11, and I've been reading Majak's recent autobiography recently, and that book is seriously changing me. It's
Yeah,
proving it's proving to show how grateful you need to be for certain things, and you can never take advantage of some situations. And you always got to make the most of everything, otherwise you're going to live to regret it. And that shows in the way you handle yourself with mental health and everything, and having to seek help, because that's something Majak didn't, and that's something he regrets. And that's something that changed his life as well, for the good and for the bad. So I'm really learning from the way he coped with those scenarios, and how he makes and how nice he is and kind he is as a person. So that's really changing me at the moment.
what about yourself, Sol?
2010. I think I read mostly fiction these days,
Yeah,
but
that's completely fine as well.
yeah, I think non-fiction books definitely have their place as well, though. I read The Hate You Give. Have you guys read that one?
No, I have to get on that. What is it about?
It's fiction, but it's based on the stuff that was happening over in America with Black Lives Matter and police brutality and stuff. So it felt very real, and it really gives an insight into how it feels to be, for the police to sort of be against you. And yeah, that was really good. And it's really good at giving you a different perspective and everything.
For sure. My book would be the Gratitude, Empathy, Mindfulness book, or the one written by Hugh Van Cuylenberg. Yeah, it's just talking about like as I said, doing gems every day, gratitude, empathy, mindfulness. It's really important because it helps you in the long run, as I said earlier, but like with your mental health, being in the present, not worrying about the future or the past. And it talks about like his experiences with his sister, who unfortunately suffered from an eating disorder. Yeah, it's pretty personal, but a great read, and highly recommend. So I'll probably get you boys on that after lockdown. But no, it's good. These books, fiction or non-fiction, that makes an impact in the world.
I'm Joe, and I'm in year 7 at Mount Alexander College. The book that has inspired me is Heartstopper by Alice Osman. It's more essentially like a series, I guess, but it is the book that has inspired me, and it is I guess it's a graphic novel, but the genre, I guess it would be romance of some sort. I read this book like around 2 years ago, so when I was in year 5. And when I first read it, my friend had brought it to our school, and it perked my interest. I was like, I gave it a read, and I really enjoyed it. So once the second volume came out, I bought it myself and read it at home, and I just started reading it by myself from then on, and I really enjoyed it. And it has changed me in the way that it's sort of impacted the way I think about things, because the book, it talks a lot about mental health and like having like a healthy relationship and stuff like that. And I think that's a really important thing nowadays, because mental health is becoming much more apparent in society. So the way it had portrayed these things had sort of shown me that it's a much bigger and more important thing than it may seem, and it can impact a person a lot more than it's a lot more impactful than it may just seem from the outside on a person.
Hi everyone, my name is LACHLAN and I am in Above Entry 9. The title of my book that has influenced me the most is Wonder, and it's by author R.J. Palacio. I started reading it when I was in grade 6 after I saw the movie at the end of year 5. And when I saw the movie, I was so inspired by it, and that's why I picked up the book at school. And I loved it so much that I had my teacher read it out to my grade 6 class, and most of them loved it as well. Why it has changed my life is because of its message of kindness. Now, it doesn't take much to be kind, but it can do a lot. And that message was so emotional to me, how such a small thing, such as being kind to someone, can change someone's life. And that's how wonder changed my life.
My name is Alicia, and I'm in year 7. The name of the book that's impacted me the most is Amari and the Night Brothers. It's like a supernatural book, and it's I started reading it like this year, and I got it from school. My teacher, she gave it to me because I had no other books during my class, and it changed my life because when I read it, I was like kind of ignorant to the problems it was talking about. The main character, she was ridiculed for being different than others, and she started fighting that and persevered even though people started bullying her in different ways. I never realized that people could be so rude and disrespectful to others like that.